Hello and welcome to this business presentation. I'm going to talk you through what it is we do and how we do it. Whilst I'm doing that, I want you to have a little think about freedom and what freedom means to you. That could be in the context of financial freedom, so being able to buy something just because you like it, not having to worry about whether you can afford it, being able to pay your phone bill and fill the fridge, and not having to choose between taking your children out for the day and putting fuel in the car. Perhaps more important to you is personal freedom. So the idea of being able to just be anywhere, working from anywhere, not having to kind of check into a set place of work, being able to travel, to explore the world, all whilst running your own business and creating an income. Or perhaps most important to you is time freedom. This is a big one for a lot of us in terms of time being more valuable than money. It's certainly something that we've got no control over and that we can't get back. So I want you to have a think about what it would be like if you had freedom of time, if you could decide what you do with your time, who you spend your time with, when you work, and when you're spending time with, like I say, friends, family and loved ones. So we're going to talk about how you can design your ideal life, how you can earn more, travel more, save more and experience more using this online business. Building a strong network in this unlimited income opportunity, benefiting from e-commerce, which is such a booming business at the moment in terms of people kind of ditching the old brick and mortar and moving towards online click and order. You will have no stock, you have no targets and no pressures, and you can also learn the secrets of a travel professional. So understanding how it is that travel professionals get to travel so much. First of all, let me introduce you to our team. So this is Donald Bradley. He is a Plannet marketing founder, chairman and CEO. He works with a solid leadership team, ensuring that we get all the very best we need in terms of training and compliance. Here is just a couple of those, the leadership team that he works with, Leanne Truckler and Andy Cawthon. Years and years of experience. They are ensuring that we are up to date with the highest standards in terms of compliance, everything that we need in order to be successful. They are then joined by James Ferrara. Now, James is the co-founder and president of Inteletravel. James is actually a leading innovator in the travel industry. He is very, very well known and was actually the originator of the very first home-based travel business. Now, Inteletravel has loads of accreditation, certifications. It's very, very well known, well respected within the industry. And it has got an exclusive partnership with Plannet. So the way that it works is that Inteletravel sells travel and Plannet sells Inteletravel. Now here are just some of the industry awards and recognition that we've received over the past 12 months. You can see there some very big names, and this is literally just a handful. So we're constantly being nominated for new awards and winning new awards, which just goes to show how seriously we're taken in the industry, but also what a great job we are doing. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. We also are a premier member of CLEAR, IATA, and also very proud members of ABTA. So this business enables you to enjoy infinite possibilities. There's some examples there of some of the larger earning commission sales. So things like group cruises, group travel, the wedding industry, which is of course enormous. But you have access to so much more, from cruises, holiday packages, train tickets, airline tickets, sports tickets, theatre tickets, theme park tickets. Literally, you name it within the travel industry, you can book it through this business. So why travel and why now? It is currently a £5 trillion annual spend industry, looking to grow to £9 trillion in the next 10 years. It's the #1 research category online, in particularly between the hours of 9 to 5, when people are sat in work, gazing out the window, wishing that they could be somewhere else on a beach, sipping a pina colada. The baby boomers are fueling growth. So people who are like my parents' generation that years ago would have worked to 65 and then sat on their estate ready to hand it down to their children, that isn't the case anymore. People that are retiring want to explore the world, they want to make the most out of their retirement, and they want to enjoy. Quite well deserved after having worked for all that time. Then, of course, we've got the millennials. You might fit into this category yourself. If not, you will certainly know somebody that does. The millennial spend on its own is £153 billion a year. Millennials are our youngsters who don't want to go and get a normal job. They have seen the potential of a life outside the boardroom, outside the office or outside a factory. They want to be working from their phones, working from their computers, creating an amazing income whilst travelling the world. So this opportunity is going to enable you to get paid on what people are doing anyway, because let's face it, almost everyone you know is either travelling or wants to travel. Now, you may not have known this, but everything that you book in the travel industry has got a commission built into it. So that could be flights, cruises, villas, theatre tickets, theme park tickets. They all have a commissionable amount inside their price. So if you book online with an online provider, they get the commission. If you book on the high street with a high street agent, they get the commission. And if you book direct with a supplier, they keep the commissions themselves. This opportunity enables you to be the one that receives those commissions. You get absolutely everything you need in order to create and build a successful business. We have 70 to 80% of the commissions paid directly to us as travel agents. That's very high within this industry. We're partnered with major vendors. I'm going to come on to those in a minute. We have no third-party intermediaries. We can reserve group cruise blocks, which is very rare. That is testament to our great relationship with the cruise lines. We've got incredible customer support and service, and the training is phenomenal. You're going to get access to your own website that people can go on and book themselves, an email marketing program, business cards, sales tools, literally everything that you need. All you have to put in is your own time and energy. Here are just some of the people that we work with. Now you will see there are some huge names here. These people have spent a fortune over the years building up their image themselves. So if I'm going to go and sell someone a Hilton holiday, I don't need to do the work. Hilton have spent millions of pounds building their brand. So if I tell someone that they are going to be staying in a Hilton hotel, they know they're going to be getting excellent quality and service. So they literally sell themselves. So how much can you earn? This is in fact the most important thing for a lot of you in terms of the potential earnings. Let's have a look at some examples. So, for example, here we go, a frequent business traveller. Do you know someone already that often travels with their work? Maybe they stay in a hotel a couple of nights a month through business. This would be booked through your own portal. So they can go onto your website, they can book it themselves. You don't have to do anything. You don't even know about the booking until it registers on your commission report. And yet you could get paid £117.20 for that. How about a golf trip? So a 5-day golf trip to St Andrews for a group of 4 people. Commission there £213.23. Something a little bit more upmarket. 7-day honeymoon in Cancun, complete with butler service. So you would be looking, and actually that's quite conservative because usually honeymoons tend to be a lot longer than that, sometimes 2, maybe even 3 weeks. The commission on that would be £435.21. Or maybe you're going to be booking a group cruise. So here you go. Here's something a little bit bigger again. It's going to take a little bit more time, obviously, but with groups, quite often they don't take. Booking a group of 20 cabins doesn't necessarily take the time that it would take to book 20 cruises, because a lot of the information is the same, and you can always work with the organiser to get them to do some of the work for you. So that, for example, would be £1,736.99 in commission, and you could easily book all of those things in a week, certainly in a month. So as you can see, those commissions are a very healthy income. I mentioned earlier our training and support. It is absolutely incredible. We have access to compliance training, startup business training, training on mindset, on motivation, on all of our different suppliers, but we also have Inteletrips. Now these really are quite special. They give us the option to travel to our destinations and to learn about the local culture, the restaurants, the shops, the hotels, the excursions firsthand. Here is one example. This was back in March. I actually went on this one myself. 4 nights in Madeira. We stayed at Cristiano Ronaldo's hotel. It was absolutely incredible. Such friendly people, an amazing spot. We paid just £399 each for this, and we were treated like royalty. From VIP airport meet and greets to champagne and canapé, cocktail welcome receptions, amazing excursions, tours of hotels, loads of education, but also loads of free time to spend time with other agents and of course to enjoy. Here's another example. Those of you that are familiar with cruising prices will know that this is an insane price. So £293 per person for a 7-night Caribbean cruise aboard one of Royal Caribbean's amazing cruise ships. Again, learning about the ships, learning about the destinations, but also having a really amazing time. Now, I mentioned earlier that Inteletravel has got an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. These are 2 of the reasons for that. So our assurances, 1 for agents and 1 for clients. The first is for our clients. It's the best travel price assurance. If your client books a holiday with you and then after booking finds the same holiday cheaper elsewhere, they will get 110% of the difference refunded to them in vouchers towards their next trip. That is really, really reassuring when it comes to selling, obviously. In addition to that, we also have the agent 100% money back guarantee. What this means is you can come into this business and you can try it out risk-free. You can have a look at the training we've got, the team chats we've got, the support, the mentoring, the suppliers, the products, the deals. And if it's not for you, you cancel, you get your money back, no questions asked. So now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how you can use this business to build a network empowering yourself and others. What we've gone through so far is the travel agency side of the business. This side is about helping other people and leveraging income, creating residual income. Warren Buffett says you should never rely on a single source of income. You must invest to create a second source. Something that I feel quite passionate about, having previously worked in HR, where people that had been in jobs for years were getting made redundant and didn't have a backup plan. This is an incredible backup plan. So let's just run through what I mean by this and how this would work for you. So you've become a travel agent, you start booking travel, you're starting going on fam trips, maybe you've got a new car with your new income. People are going to ask you how you're doing it. Your friends and family are going to want to know what your secret is. You share the business with them, and for every one of them that joins, you get £35 as a thank you for introducing them to the business. As they then go and do the same and people start asking them about the business, they will start introducing people, and for everyone that they introduce, they get £35, but you also get a 50% match on that because you're the one that introduced them to the business. These are all paid weekly, and there is no limit to the amount of people that you can introduce. As you then build your business family and your team gets bigger and bigger, you also then earn extra £7 for everyone that comes into the business, up to 6 levels, so up to an extra £42 on top of that 35. Now we are an American company but at heart, and as a result massive on recognition, which is great because it is always lovely to be recognised for your efforts. That recognition program starts here. So this is our builder program. So when you've introduced 3 people to the business, you are recognised as a bronze builder. Add another 3 when you've got a family of 6, you're a silver builder. And another 3 again makes you a gold builder. And at this point things start to get a little bit more exciting. So you will then receive your first level of £7 team bonuses. Okay, so at this point, if you bring someone into the business, you get £35 and an extra £7. You also get 10% match on your matrix, on your personal ITA's travel commissions. So for example, if someone that you've introduced into the business books that cruise we talked about earlier on, they're going to get the £1,700 commission. You will get 170. You might not even know about the booking. You might not know where it's going or who's on it, but you will get paid that. And that is not taken out of your agent's commissions. That's taken out of the remaining part. So like I say, we get paid 80% of the commissions. Your match gets taken out of the 20% left over. And on top of that as well, you also get a 10% match on your personal reps matrix. Now, the matrix is our monthly income. Unlike other businesses, I don't need agents in our team to sell travel in order for me to get paid. Obviously, it's wonderful if they do, but it's not necessary. You get recognised for having brought them into the business in the first place. So for as long as they're an agent, you get paid every month. Now you get paid £3 a month for everyone that is in your business. When I first saw this chart myself, I looked at it and thought, there's some really unrealistic earnings there. £29,000 a month, really, £88,000 a month. However, there are people in this business that are earning those levels of income. There are people that are friends of mine that I've met that started this journey only 2 years ago. And suddenly now when I look at that chart, I realise that actually those are quite realistic earnings within this business. So you get paid 3 levels wide and 9 levels deep. It's a 3x9 team build matrix. And everyone that is within that, like I say, is £3 a month for you. Now, the reps matrix match. So someone in your team has got a team of, say, level 4 on this chart. They'll be getting £360 a month, but you'll get a 10% match of that, so you'll get 36. So as you can imagine, if you've got 10, 15 people, that as well soon builds up. Then we move on to our director program. So I'm a 1-star director within the business. I have got over 100 independent travel agents that I work with. When you reach that level, you get a very swanky jacket that I'm very, very proud of. You also get an extra income because you get a monthly bonus on top. So as you can see there, the monthly bonus at 1-star is £350. That goes right up to a 9-star, which is £70,000 a month bonus. At the moment, the highest earner in the company is at 6-star, level 6. So he gets £11,200 bonus a month. But our founder has said that once the highest earners reach level 9, he will open up new levels. So this will just grow and grow and grow. As well as the jacket and the bonus, at this point you get another £7 bonus on top of your team building bonuses, and you also get a guaranteed income. So at this stage, you are guaranteed to earn a certain amount every single month, no matter what happens. A little bit more recognition then, this is in terms of earnings. So you get a very snazzy ring when you reach $100,000 annual earning rate, which is about 70k. A ruby ring at 175, diamond at 350, and double diamond at 700. Again, I know people that have earned these. I've actually got photos of myself wearing them all for my vision board. And although they do look a little bit like they've come out of a cracker on this presentation, they are beautiful pieces of jewellery. They're personalised and they are worth quite a lot of money in their own right. You also then get awarded a Rolex watch when you receive, when you hit 5-star director. Again, great bit of recognition and a very expensive timepiece. This is our income disclosure statement. I won't go into that now. As you can see, there are some substantial figures on there. It is available on our website, and if you've got any questions around it, please do feel free to get in touch. Now then, the Plannet Marketing Pledge. This is one of the things I am most proud about this business. I've got children, and I know that if I was to get hit by a bus tomorrow, my children would probably spend their inheritance within about 5 minutes and forget who I was. Now, this business is going to grow whether I'm here or not. There are going to be new people coming into the team. There's going to be new promotions being reached. And so the Plannet Marketing Pledge says that as soon as you're a Plannet Marketing Director, in the event of your death, your business will get paid to your family. So if I do get run over tomorrow, Touch wood, I won't, but you never know. My kids are going to receive my monthly bonus, my weekly commission, my director's pay, my extra bonuses. All of it is going to go to my children. Now, that is very special and something that I think is one of the most amazing parts of this business if you do have a family. So as with Inteletravel, Plannet gives you absolutely everything that you need in order to be successful. All the tools, all the training, and live events as well that you can tune into. Now here is a couple of the live events we've got planned for this year and next year. These are the annual conventions. Great opportunity for training. These aren't qualifying events. You don't have to qualify for these events. Everybody can go. So whether you've been in the business 5 minutes or 5 months, you can go and learn from the very, very best. So we're off to Orlando in September, taking the children as well, making a holiday out of it, really looking forward to it and ready to learn some really valuable stuff as well. So I'm going to give you a quick recap of those income streams because it is a little bit complicated, perhaps a lot to take in. Don't worry, it makes sense as you start earning it. But in a nutshell, for everyone you bring into the business, you will get £35. For everyone they bring into the business, you will get a 50% match on that. You also then get up to 6 levels of £7 team bonuses as your family grows, starting at Gold Builder. You also then at Gold Builder get 10% overrides on your agent's travel commissions, 10% overrides on your reps' matrix payments, and your own matrix of £3 per person per month, up to 9 levels deep. And of course, when you reach director, you've got that very healthy director bonus as well. So, how do you start? Well, there are 3 different options. So the first part of the business that I've talked to you about today is the travel business. That is £142 to get started with, which includes everything that you need. Everything that we talked about is included in that price. All your subscriptions, your memberships, your website, your marketing, everything. And it's then £32 a month. The second side of the business that we've talked about, creating that residual income, is £14 to get started and £14 a month. However, by far the most popular option is to do the 2 together. They do lend themselves to one another. And like I say, once you start booking travel and traveling, people will start asking you how you do it. That option then is the 2 combined, which is £156 to get going, £46 a month, and that gives you the option to maximise those income streams and benefit from everything that we've talked about today. So at this point I'd ask you to make a decision. Perhaps you're number 3 and you've decided actually travel and money is not something you're interested in which case thank you so much for spending this time with me today, and please do feel free to share this with anyone that you think may be interested. Maybe you're a number 2 and you have some questions. That's absolutely no problem at all. Let's arrange to get on a call and I will get those questions answered for you. Or maybe you're a number 1 and you're ready to go, which is absolutely fantastic. We will get the link to you. You'll get you signed up in 10 minutes and added to all of our group chats and training. And so I just want to leave you with this. This gives you the opportunity to start your journey of success. And the journey of 1,000 miles begins with just 1 step. And we look forward to helping you make that step today.